Hi there everyone. So in today's video we are going to get into Substack for PR. So a bit of an introduction for professionals who are interested in using this platform. Now at first glance it looks like a newsletter platform, and that is true, but it's actually much more powerful if you use it strategically. So I'm going to walk you through what Substack is, how to sign up, what all the buttons do on the main page so you know exactly how to navigate it, and how it can help you as a PR professional. Now, Substack is a platform that lets writers, journalists, and creators publish newsletters directly to the audience. So you can imagine it as a mix of a blog, an email platform, and a way to monetize your content. You can post directly to your subscribers, choose whether your content is free or paid, and you own your email list. Now that's huge because unlike social media, you control who sees your content and when. It's popular because it gives creators independence and the ability to build a loyal audience without relying on, let's say, algorithms or publishers. Now, and for PR, that control opens up some really interesting opportunities. Now that we have a bit of an overview of what Substack is, let's go to Google. So you'll search a Substack and it will take you to the main page. Now, in the top right corner, it's going to say either log in or sign up. So if you already have an account, you can just log in. But if it's your first time, you need to sign up. So it's going to ask you for your email, or you can log in with Google or Twitter. And Substack might ask you for your interest or to personalize your feed. Now, these can be, mixture of, different categories and everything like that. So choose one that fits, exactly what you are looking for or your industry that you are in. And then once you're in, you'll see your dashboard and you can start exploring the site. So I'm already signed in. So once you are signed in as well, this is what you'll see. So let's just go through everything on the page so that you know exactly how to navigate the site and create your own content. Now, this is the homepage. So think of this as your main feed. You'll see posts from newsletters you follow and recommended ones. It's like scrolling through a feed, but just for Substack content. So you can see all of this here. So the first one here, this is your subscriptions. This is where all the newsletters you follow live. So it's either free or paid. You can manage subscriptions here. You can see the payment status, or you can unsubscribe if you want. It's basically your personal library right here. And then you've got your chat here as well. So some newsletters let you chat directly with a writer where you can ask questions or give feedback or just interact. Down here, you've got the activity. So this keeps track of what you've liked or read or commented on. So you'll also see notifications if a writer responds to you. So this is extremely useful for engagement. Now explore down here. So here's where you can discover new writers or newsletters. You can browse categories. It's perfect when you're in discovery mode wanting to find something new. And then your profile, this is pretty standard. So this is your personal page that shows your name, your bio, your profile picture, and the newsletters you've published or subscribed to. So you can tweak it to reflect your personal brand. So you can do all of that right here. Down here, you can find create. So if you are ready to create your own newsletter, this is where it happens. So you can start a new post. You can save drafts, schedule content, and decide whether it's free or paid. Your ideas go straight to your subscribers right here. So down here you can find more, and the more is just basically signing in your settings, and all of that will be right here. So now what's on your mind? A mini post or a quick thought? So this is great for keeping your audience engaged between the full newsletter. So if you don't want to write a newsletter all the time, you can just add a post right here and your audience will see it. And then you've got the For You right here. So it's a personalized feed based on your reading habits and subscriptions. It's like Substack saying, hey, we think you'll like this. So they'll give you all of it right here. And then up here, you can search Substack. You can use it to find newsletters, posts, or writers. So it's perfect if you want to find journalists or content in your niche. Up next, right here, it shows post queued for you based on what you follow. So based on what you've read before, it's all here. And then the new bestsellers, it shows the top selling paid newsletters. It's good for seeing trending content and maybe getting inspiration for your own posts. So this is the main page with everything right here that you'll need. So now you might be wondering, so how does Substack link to PR? Now here's the really exciting part of PR. Substack allows you to publish directly to your audience, including journalists. So instead of waiting for a media outlet to pick up your press release, you can share news, product launches, or thought leadership straight from your own channel. You can also discover journalists on Substack, follow writers in your niche, see what topics they are covering, and even interact via chat if they allow it. Because the chat function isn't always there for you, so you have to check first. So it's essentially you building a mini media network that you control, and that is extremely powerful in PR. So just a couple of the benefits. So it's direct to audience communication, send news and updates straight to your subscribers, no middleman required. It's like having your own PR channel that reaches the people who actually care. So you can discover and engage journalists. So many journalists are on Substack themselves. So following them helps you understand what they are interested in, and you can engage naturally by commenting or messaging. So it's way better than those random cold calls that they might overlook. You can also build authority and thought leadership because you want to stand out as an expert to them. So Substack is a good way to do that. So publishing consistent, insightful content positions you as an expert. And then over time, journalists may quote you, they can invite you to interviews or feature your insights because you're showing real knowledge within your space. And then you can also control your audience and content. So, unlike social media where algorithms control reach, you own your email list on Substack. You decide who sees your post and when. And this is huge for, if you are into, strategic PR campaigns. So another thing or another benefit would be is to track engagement. Substack gives analytics on opens, clicks, and interactions, so you can see what resonates with readers and journalists, and then adjust your strategy accordingly. So if they are more into lead generation as opposed to SEO, so then you can pivot a little bit more to lead gen so that it resonates more to what your readers are looking for, and that leads to more engagement. And then also exclusive content opportunities, so you can create private newsletters for journalists or partners or select subscribers. So share early product announcements or press kits or insider insights. It makes your content feel valuable and it can boost coverage. So these are just a few of the many benefits of using Substack in PR. And it can definitely be a powerful platform if you use it strategically.